like to wrap up our coverage of search by saying a few things about problem solving and sort of putting search a little bit into context. As I said already many times before, search is sort of like a key technology in AI. It's sort of like hard to find AI without search. So if we look at Wikipedia, they define problem solving as problem solving consists of using generic or ad hoc methods in an orderly manner to find solutions to problems, right? So if you think about this thing, that's kind of like what we want to do in AI, right? So rather than sort of like having some sort of abstract idea of what AI might be, this is pretty concrete, right? And if you think about it, problem solving, solving problems in many different ways, that's certainly a hallmark of intelligence. So one of the earliest projects dating back to 1959, actually the late 50s, was to develop a general problem solver. I have the Wikipedia entry in here by Newell and Simon. I mean, it's two key people in AI. They sort of drove AI research for quite a bit. Again, as I mentioned a moment ago, cognitive problem solving sort of spans a wide area, right? Now that project that they worked on never materialized. And I have an article that I link on the Daily Outlines that sort of like captures the state of affairs in 1972. But as I said, having software that can solve problems beyond a specific area like chess or Sudoku, that's sort of the unstated goal of AI. As I mentioned, we already have seen Sudoku and chess, both examples. Search plays a major role. Now we discussed this. We sort of came to the conclusion that yes, I mean the way our backtracking search Sudoku player plays Sudoku, that's not how we do it. And Deep Blue, they admitted, I mean that's not how people play chess. And so ever since then, people sort of like wrote software that includes much more inference to play Sudoku and chess. Nevertheless, search still plays a role. The problem that we're working on right now, the software that we're developing on right now for path planning, that involves search too. I mean, I ask you to implement breadth first search and A star. A star is a key technology, so like the pinnacle of all search algorithms used for path planning. Now, there are many planning problems that are way too complex for which we cannot use A star, and people sort of like developed some other search methods for that. So yeah, not a lot of stuff here, but just so simply wanted you to understand, where search falls into the grand scheme of things. I'll talk to you later. Bye.